We're here at the TriStar Gym in Montreal, Quebec with Patrick the Predator Cote counting down to UFC 154 and your return to the Bell Center, Patrick. I think a fitting return here. We saw you back in Vegas, back at UFC 148. Counting down the days, this has to be very exciting for you returning to the Bell Center.
Oh yeah, for sure, and especially with a full training camp this time to get back in the octagon. You know, when I fought Kong Lee, I had only 4 weeks to prepare against a very high-level fighter as Kong Lee. This is not an excuse, but I feel way more better now than I had a full training camp to fight Sakara.
Was it a tough position for you? I mean, you were doing so well outside the UFC, and getting that call, you're not really in a position to turn the UFC down and taking the fight on the short notice. I guess you kind of had to say yes, I imagine.
Oh, for sure. That's what fighters do. Yeah. You know, we fight, and they called me to replace Franklin against Kong Lee, and you know what? I never had an easy fight in the UFC, and Kong Lee was another one, and you know, for me that was a no-brainer. You know, that was yes for sure.
Preparing for a fighter like Alessio Sakara, he is someone that loves to stand and trade, and on paper, this looks like a very fan-friendly fight, very much playing to your style, I feel.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm very happy about this fight, about this matchup. I know Sakara is a very technical boxer, fast, good combination. He's a BJJ black belt too. But you know what? 90% of his fight in the UFC, he lost or he won in the first round. So I expect a war right away at the beginning of the fight, and I think it's going to be awesome.
Do you think that you're going to take him into those deeper waters, test that cardio? Is that part of the game plan without fully throwing it out there?
Oh, you know, my game plan is to test his chin. You know, for sure we saw in the past that maybe, you know, his chin is not his best weapon. But you know what? I'm going there. He's a professional athlete for sure. You know, he has a game plan too. But for me, you know, the game plan is going forward, push the pace, and you know, test his chin.
Where have you mainly been preparing for this fight here in Montreal? Has it been a combination of places, or here at TriStar? Where have you been?
No, I train with BTT Canada under Fabio Olanda. This is my main training center, my main training team. And I went a couple of weeks in New York training with Matt Serra and Costa Philippou, Pete Sell, Ray Longo over there, Chris Weidman. So you know, I had a really good training camp, and I did a lot of sparring with Costa Philippou. That is a powerful 185 boxer. Oh, yeah. So you know, I'm ready for this fight.
And that camp with Matt Serra and Ray Longo, I think over the last year, a lot of people have just taken notice about some killers coming out of that gym. Of course, Chris Weidman looking great at 185, but that entire camp right there is you know, an all-star level camp right now, and it's really emerged over the last year.
Oh yeah, they took care of me very well too over there. I know Matt Serra since Tough 4, you know, so right. we are pretty good friends. So you know, when I went there, that was a really nice welcome, and you know, they helped me very well. And Costa's gonna fight at the same card of me, so should be good.
And finally, I've got to ask, it is Movember now, and I see that here, this is being done on November the 1st, and look what you've already got. I started today too, Patrick, and look at the difference here. I believe that by November 17th, you're going to have quite the mustache on you.
Yeah, you know, I don't do that to be more attractive, trust me, but you know, it's a good cause, and the UFC is a part of this cause too. You know, it's a good partnership with Movember Canada. They asked us to be if we wanted to be part of the cause. Me and Nick Ring, we're going to be like a spokesman for the Movember Canada, and you know, we just endorsed this event, and you know, we're happy to do that, and you know, try to raise money for the men's health.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you November the 17th, UFC 154. Patrick the Predator Cote returning to the Bell Center, where he takes on Alessio Sakara. Thank you very much for this time, Patrick.
Thank you, man.